Hey there! Have you ever wondered what really separates the good learners from the truly great ones? It's not always about raw intelligence. Today, we're diving into something we all have, but we often forget to use: curiosity. We're going to see how this one simple trait can literally change your brain and just supercharge the way you learn.
So let's just kick things off with a pretty mind-blowing number: 50%. Get this, studies have shown that when our minds are curious, we can learn up to 50% faster. I mean, that's not a tiny difference. That's the gap between struggling with a new skill for months and actually mastering it. It's this massive learning advantage, and it's been hiding in plain sight the whole time.
Right? That's the question. How is that even possible? How can a simple feeling like being curious have such a huge, dramatic impact on our ability to absorb and remember information? Well, it turns out it's not just a feeling. It's actually a really powerful biological process happening inside your head.
Okay, so let's really unpack that 50% claim. We're about to go way beyond the idea of curiosity being just some kind of personality quirk. We're going to see it for what it truly is: a key that can unlock your brain's incredible, and I mean incredible, potential for learning.
And this right here, this is probably the most important shift in thinking we need to make. We often treat curiosity like it's something you either have or you don't. But the science, it shows us that's totally wrong. Curiosity is a skill. It's a mental muscle that you can train and strengthen every single day. It's an active state of mind, not a passive one.
All right, let's get into the science. What is actually happening inside your head when your curiosity gets sparked? We're about to look at the neurochemical cocktail that makes curiosity your absolute best learning partner.
The best way to think about it is like this. Curiosity is your brain's mental engine. When you get curious about something, you're essentially warming up that engine. Your brain anticipates learning, and it physically prepares itself to absorb and store new information. It just makes the whole process way more efficient. And at the very heart of this process is a chemical you've probably heard of: dopamine. The moment you ask a question you genuinely want the answer to, your brain releases a little shot of this powerful stuff. And dopamine does three amazing things. It makes you feel good, it motivates you to go find the answer, and it helps stamp that new information right into your long-term memory. It's literally the brain's built-in reward system for learning.
And the result of that dopamine hit? It's powerful. Your brain switches into what some researchers call exploration mode. Your attention sharpens, your focus gets deeper, and your problem-solving circuits just light up. Suddenly, you're not just passively receiving information anymore, you are actively hunting for it.
And this isn't just a one-time trick. The act of being curious actually creates this powerful, self-reinforcing cycle. Let's take a look at how this loop builds on itself, creating the foundation for genuine, lifelong learning. It all works in a really simple four-step loop. First, a question just pops into your head. Second, you start the exploration phase. You go look for the answer. Third, as you start finding those answers, your brain gives you that dopamine reward. And fourth, that reward reinforces the whole behavior, which leads to growth. It makes you more likely to ask another question in the future. The more you use this loop, the stronger that curiosity muscle gets.
Okay, so we know the what, and we know the why. Now for the most important part, right? The how. How do you actually put this into practice? Let's go through a simple daily workout with 3 habits that will boost your curiosity starting literally today.
Here they are. 3 incredibly simple but really powerful habits. 1. Ask why 5 times. 2. Try something new every single day. And 3. Follow your questions, not just the answers. Let's break each one of these down.
Okay, this first habit is all about going deeper. When you come across a new idea, don't just accept it. Ask why. And when you get an answer, ask why again. Look, this isn't about being annoying. It's about being thorough. You have to keep digging. Each layer you peel back doesn't just give you more facts, it builds a deeper, more connected understanding, and it always sparks even more interesting questions.
Next up, embrace novelty. Now, this doesn't mean you have to quit your job and go travel the world. The real power is in the small things. Listen to a type of music you'd normally skip. Take a different street on your way home. Try one new ingredient when you cook. These little injections of novelty, they break your brain's autopilot mode, forcing it to pay attention and re-engage with the world around you. They prime it to be more open and, well, more curious.
And finally, this is such a powerful mindset shift. The goal isn't just to find the answer. It's to enjoy the hunt for the answer. The real learning, the real joy, it comes from that journey of exploration itself. Let one question lead you to another. Click the links, read the footnotes. Just see where the rabbit hole takes you. You'll find the process of discovery is often way more rewarding than just getting to the final destination.
You know, when you start to build these habits into your life, you'll find that curiosity isn't just a tool for learning faster. It really becomes a new way of engaging with the world, a new way of living that is just so much richer and more interesting.
So if there's one key takeaway, it's this. Curiosity is the superpower you were born with. Think about it. As kids, we are endlessly, unapologetically curious about everything. But then life and routine and the fear of asking a dumb question can kind of dull that edge. Your job is to protect it, to guard it, to feed it every single day.
Because when you do that, it will guide you. It'll lead you to discover passions you never knew you had. It'll help you develop skills you never thought you could. And it will open up possibilities for your life that you can't even imagine right now. And it all starts with just one simple question.
So I'll leave you with this. After everything we've talked about, what's the first thing you feel a little spark of curiosity about? Don't ignore it. Follow that spark. What will you explore first?